please, let us play a great platformer.
Welcome back to Shantae. It's Joe.
It's Adam.
And I'm Matt.
And we're flying over to Main Street again.
It's still on fire.
Always.
They just haven't. Firefighting seems to be a very early concept in this time.
I shake my hand.
I
guess this whole thing takes place in just one day, so.
It's like the Boo Saga.
How long? Is that only one day?
Boo Saga is like 2 days, I think.
It's the longest. Whatever.
It's a really long.
I know. Could you imagine if something took a long time in the space of like an even shorter amount of time?
5 minutes.
I forgot, I was going to say that before. I would love if in Fighter Z, instead of having infinite time, you would just do 5 minutes and the timer just wouldn't move. Like, that would make me so happy.
That would be the perfect reference.
Oh my god!
Like, you didn't have to do that arc system, but you did it anyway.
I'm proud
And
of
if you started a match at like a 5 minute time limit, Frieza would just come out and he'd be like, 5 minutes? That's all you got. I'm gonna blow this planet up.
That's probably one of the dramatic scenes that's
That would
available
be
to do.
so
Like
funny.
you have Goku and Frieza on point when you start the match. And you're playing on.
I mean, we already know that you can have a dramatic reveal, which I'm assuming the condition will be Frieza beating like Goku, Krillin in a certain way, but you can have a dramatic moment in Fighters where it's just Goku, Yamato, Frieza, and just fucking Krillin, Goku. I won't let you get away with this.
That's awesome.
And they also have a dramatic finisher for you fool!
Oh,
They blast him.
yeah.
That moment's so good.
I love that the victory screen of Goku is just him like looking like completely distraught that he had to do that to Frieza. It's just like, I just blew this person away after I tried to say tried to kill me.
God.
He tried to kill me after I saved him. Is it being hit at all?
No, I don't remember the condition. I think you might just have to move around.
Okay.
Well, that was not where I needed to be at all, so we have that.
You know what's great? I don't know what the line is in the original Dragon Ball Z, but in Kai, I love the line that we have right before the "You Fool."
Yeah.
Both in the Nickelodeon version and the uncensored version, the line is incredible.
So what is it? I don't remember. I am not.
Yeah. There's two
Remembering it
versions, they're both
correctly.
great. Nickelodeon, it's like the I am Lord Frieza, none surpass me, none come even close. Nickelodeon has the likes of you are only fit to grovel at my feet, or better still to be crushed like an insect at the hand of your master!
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's amazing.
And then in the uncensored version, it's or better still to die in disgrace at the hands of your master! And then it's coupled with and that laugh line is coupled with the blast, and then it's matched with the "You fool!" It's so hype. I love it so much.
Man.
I kind of like the censored version more.
That's fair.
They're very dramatic, like "Just be crushed like an insect." I don't know. I love that line.
The gravitas which he delivers that line.
Yeah.
It makes it for you.
Yeah. The lack of bluntness, I think, fits Frieza better. I think.
Interesting. Do you know what the inspiration for Frieza was?
What?
We just talked about it, but I can't remember.
It's in Japan, there was a massive real estate problem, like where all these real estate moguls or like land sharks would basically buy up land and sell them like speculatively, and it basically caused a massive economic crash in Japan that effects are still present to some degree today.
Christ.
And Toriyama based Freeze off of that and was basically just like, I can't really think of anyone else that is like widely hated and like viewed as pretty evil in Japan as people who like fucked everybody over like that.
Damn, that's awesome.
And Toriyama stated like he's like, I don't really like drawing people as like purely evil, not necessarily not necessarily just for like the viewers, but he's just like, I just don't really like drawing that. And like he like listening to interviews from him is really interesting because he's so openly like, I can't think of any other like creator I know who's just openly like, oh, I did this thing because it saved me a bunch of time and it was really convenient and that made me happy. Like there's just all this stuff and like he's so like he just will say like be so blunt about stuff. Like people will be like, oh yeah, what about like Super Saiyan 3, like why did that kind of get like rolled out? And Toriyama's like, honestly, I forgot Super Saiyan 2 existed. I thought Super Saiyan 3 was Super Saiyan 2. But interestingly enough, he had like a really interesting statement where he's just like, if I'm writing a story and he's like, I'm progressing forward, like I should be forgetting that and moving ahead. Like basically, like he's like, if I'm doing it right, then I'm not like, basically saying like I'm not too caught up on the past of it.
Huh.
Which is kind of interesting.
That's really cool.
It's like an extreme.
It's just like, fuck what happened before, this is what's happening now.
And you know, like it leads to some issues, like forgetting Yamcha exists. And forgetting that Launch exists.
Oh.
That one's pretty sad, because she actually, like, is pretty much almost never seen again.
Yeah.
So
Whoa.
you'll make a return at some point.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So we
Well, she helps them with the spirit bond. With Kid Buu.
Yeah.
so, we got Pan out of GT, but she's in Super now, but as a baby.
Right.
Well, she was in Z as well.
Oh well, I missed that.
Well, yeah, there's
Oh, alright, was she
you're-
born at the end of the Buu Saga?
Yeah, no, in the Buu Saga, at the very end of the Buu Saga, the last 4 episodes of GT, and I think the last chapter of the manga, if I remember correctly, take place 7 years or so after Buu. It's like a flash forward, and that's where Goku meets Oob at that tournament, and Pan is there. And she's really upset because she's like, I want to train with you because, you know, you're my grandpa, and I want to learn martial arts from you. Oh, sweet! The monkey bullet.
That's a funny name. Also to be a poop joke.
That.
There it is.
Oh, I'm gonna go like.
Oh,
it's
you're
fit-
the bullet.
Yes.
I'm gonna go like.
So
Is
it's
she
not at all
throwing?
poop jokes.
I was gonna say. I thought she was gonna be throwing fireballs like Hadokens. And stuff like, that's what.
Yeah,
It,
it seems like that.
that's what the
but no.
sprite looked like. I was like,
Hadouken!
I was like, that's badass.
That's awesome.
But yeah, that's where GT leaves off. So technically, Super is still behind G. So that's where Z leaves off. So Super is not actually caught up to the end of Z yet.
Okay,
Right.
I did not know that.
So
because-
GT could still be canon.
Yes.
Technically.
Yes.
No, this way it would make there's less sense.
Oh yes.
This is
Significantly.
Dragon Ball, so. hey.
Unless say there were like massive universe erasures and things were rebooted.
Yeah.
What?
Could happen.
Yeah.
You think so?
Oh, 100%. I think it could happen. Well, see, here's the thing that a lot of people forget about. Is that GT, while it isn't so much here, GT is actually still quite profitable in Japan. And in
Really?
in a lot of the Japanese heroes in Daikon Battle or whatever, Dokkan Battle, GT is still really well represented. And people love like Super Saiyan 4 and to a lesser extent like Omega Shenron and like those guys. But people love like a lot of the GT characters as like iconic images in Japan.
Okay.
Much more so than here.
That's interesting.
GT does have generally good ideas. It's just
Well, one of the coolest ideas is the dragons.
Oh,
The Shadow Dragons are really fucking cool.
It's a great idea.
But
Mixed bag of execution.
it's not what's. Oh, no, pretty. Generally bad.
Yeah.
Generally bad. That's pretty much GT. So I'm just trying to pinpoint the exact location. I'm either supposed to be in Mermaid Falls or in this area. I remember the thing I'm looking for right now being in this area,
Okay.
but I don't remember exactly where.
Okay. Okay.
So this could end up being another like,
That's fine.
Adventure Sode.
yeah.
Come on, grab your friends. We'll go to very distant land.
Almost every single person I have talked to is like, oh yeah, I watched Adventure Time, and then I stopped watching Adventure Time.
This is,
Yeah.
It's honestly, you know what it is? A lot of episodes.
It is, but it's no.
But
It's like, I feel like it's more like how long it spanned than the actual number of episodes.
how long it spanned.
Yeah, like how long the breaks between them. Because I feel like for a lot of people, even though it was a lot of episodes, they had no problem. But then it took like long breaks. And then people would be like, shit, I have like a massive backlog to do because I got busy when it came back or whatever.
Oh yeah, you just when you catch up, you forget about it for a while, and then it builds up a ton.
Yeah, like it wasn't super consistent. And they would just kind of like have random bursts of like, hey, we're just going to have like 30 new episodes. And you'd be like, shit.
Like
And they did 2 a day, and they did 2 every time it aired, so it was fuck.
like
And-
Steven Universe.
Yeah, and it didn't help that the plot just kind of showed up when it wanted to.
Oh yeah.
So like
I
you
like
get
it
a
about it.
lot. I mean, yeah, until you get really invested in the plot, and then you're like,
What are we doing, these one-offs?
sometimes, yeah, like sometimes you're like, well, this plot thing was really cool. I just want to figure out what that's about.
Fair enough. Yeah. I never finished. I don't think I ever finished season. No, I did finish season 5. Season
It's the
5
same one
had
I was in last time.
the Lich King bonanza.
I think that was where I left off as well.
Cold.
God.
Oh, that's like that might be that whole sequence might be the best thing we've ever seen so far.
I don't even know exactly
You,
what you're
the,
talking about.
the Lich King
Are
with the skin,
Are you talking about the dead?
the leaf. Yes,
Yeah, okay, I remember. I know
You have the
exactly.
guy after
I
the dad, yes.
know exactly what scene you're talking
with
about.
the leaf sword.
Yeah,
and the
we're
Lich King.
we both pretty much stopped at the same point.
Yeah,
I think I watched a few more than that, but
I got partway through season 6, and then that was it. I think they're on season 8 now.
the thing for me with Adventure Time is like it doesn't do it right to say like season because like it feels so inaccurate because the seasons are so variable in length.
And not only that, but like the breaks don't necessarily coalesce with the seasons.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like they're the last few seasons, like the finale of one season and the beginning of another are inherently linked, but they'll all air together.
Sir,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
So like that doesn't really matter, and then the breaks are elsewhere for like a month or two, and then a couple episodes, and then a month or two, and then a couple episodes, and a month or two. So
there might be a power up I'm
You need to
missing
fly
out on
to?
currently.
that is a great design. That looks really cool.
Oh yeah, it's a really cool
Look
looking.
how
design.
Articuno-y.
It does.
Yeah. It's freaking Starfish.
I'm
man.
not a super fan of them.
Not a super fan. You're
No,
not a fanboy of the
Chocolate
you wouldn't
starfish and
you
hot
wouldn't buy
dog
their
water.
merch?
no.
That shit would not go. That shit would not sell well on eBay. Is that for you?
Oh,
Sid,
certainly not.
You're,
After about $10, you're like, you know what? I don't want to build on this anymore.
Sid, you're not looking for the chocolate starfish and hot dog water.
Oh God.
Come again?
It's a Limp Bizkit album.
Limp Bizkit album.
Chocolate starfish and hot
Flaccid
dog water.
Pancake.
The-
In case you're curious, there is a stand called Limp Bizkit,
yes.
I knew about that.
It's
and its lawyer-friendly name is Flaccid Pancake.
They were. I don't know if they're sides of Lil Wayne thing for a while, but they're either that or they're definitely part of one of his rap crews. All Limp Bizkit.
oh okay.
The same way they have Paris Hilton in it.
Paris Hilton. All right.
Matt's
I-
reeling right now.
It's
This was years ago. This is not a thing anymore.
because it doesn't make sense to me. I don't how.
He very
Why?
briefly had a group after Young Money called Cash Money, which was a lot of Young Money plus some other people. Namely, I think it was someone Drake and Nicki Minaj and like Birdman,
I'm gonna say that.
and then also had like Busta Rhymes, Limp Bizkit, and Paris Hilton. And it's like,
She needs a hat, and he has the thing.
excuse you,
So
okay.
excuse you.
where do I get the SEO of the name?
It's still sitting in my head. It's
He's
like
just
He has
fucking
her
reeling.
name.
It's like this is like 2011 or 12, so it's like
We
way after Limp Bizkit should have ever
Is there
mattered to
anything I
anybody.
missed?
because I was
Oh,
in
I
high
Nuno
school.
was dead 15 years before that.
I was in
Nuno
high
was, like-
school. I was in high school when when Drake and like Cash Money. was
Young
all-
Money, yeah.
Yeah, Young Money was
Just have to
a
ask.
well,
thing, yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Sometime.
Yeah, this would have been like early 2010s.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
far enough after the new metal died that like no one should have been listening to Limp Bizkit anymore. It's like been at least 6 years since anyone's cared.
The Zombie Brother. Oh, duh, I have to get that first, I think.
The Zombo Brothers.
Okay, I have to get that first.
Okay, where do we go for that?
Back
Where
to
we
the
just were at
castle.
the castle.
Oh, the castle. Castle Oblivion.
Yeah, I was. Oh God. Wait, what were you talking about?
What?
What were you talking about?
Castle Oblivion? Limp Bizkit.
Wait, what? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Fucking
The
joke!
The joke, your head.
The joke is...
I remember when I first played Chain of Memories, I remember looking at the opening cutscene and being like, whoa, how can you have PS2 like graphics on a Game Boy Advance? And like, I'm sure if I looked at it now, I'd be like, wow, this looks like a compressed piece of shit.
Oh,
But
yeah.
at the time, I was
Like,
like, oh, whoa.
I played SSX Tricky on GameCube and then played on Game Boy Advance after that. I was like, oh.
I have both of the HD collections on PS4, and I was recently playing through Kingdom Hearts 1,
Nice.
and I was just like, oh wow, this runs and looks much better than the PS2 version, than the original version.
Ow.
That's 60 frames per second and
Ow.
actual and like just like clean like models and like
Oh no.
everything is cleaned up and looks better.
Yeah.
Oh, right, so now that we have this, we can do
Oh.
just explore at our leisure.
At our leisure.
Sure.
Shall we do more exploring next time on Shantae?
No.
Now that we know, Joe's has taken control of the car, and we're just.
If we go next time on Jampack, I will just stand still and do nothing. Too late.
Oh, you just won this.
Oh, sweet! I got Wi-Fi.
Nice.
That'll be hell. I've been using up my data like crazy.
Finally found a decent connection.
I actually think I just got an upgrade for a transformation I don't have yet. So
Wait, do we not have that?
Nope.
no, we do not. So
Oh.
perhaps we will find the bat transformation when we come back from our jam pack.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Yay.
Bye.
Now that's my jam, dog.